Everyday English listening. Let's listen to English every day because it helps us improve our listening skills, understand pronunciation better, learn new vocabulary, and become more confident in real conversations. Keep practicing. How to improve your English speaking skills. Speaking English fluently is a dream for many people around the world. Whether you are learning English for work, study, travel, or simply to communicate with more people, developing your speaking ability takes effort and practice. Many learners feel shy or nervous when speaking a foreign language, but with the right approach, anyone can improve. Let's explore some simple but powerful ways to enhance your English speaking skills. 1. Practice every day. The first and most important tip is practice, practice, practice. Speaking is a skill, just like playing a musical instrument or riding a bike. You need to do it regularly to become comfortable and confident. Set a goal to speak English every day, even if it's only for a few minutes. You can talk to yourself, speak with friends, or join a language exchange online. If you don't have a partner to practice with, try speaking to yourself out loud. Describe what you are doing. I am brushing my teeth, I am cooking dinner, talk about your day, or explain your thoughts on a topic. This will help your brain get used to forming sentences in English naturally. 2. Listen and imitate. Listening to native speakers is a great way to improve your pronunciation, intonation, and rhythm. Watch English movies, TV shows, YouTube videos, and podcasts. Pay attention to how people speak. Notice how they connect words, where they pause, and how they express emotions. One useful technique is shadowing. This means listening to a sentence and then repeating it immediately, copying the pronunciation and tone. You can pause the video after each sentence and try to sound exactly like the speaker. This builds your muscle memory for speaking English correctly. 3. Learn useful phrases, not just words. Many learners try to memorize single words, but when speaking, we use phrases and chunks of language. Instead of learning the word hungry, learn the whole phrase, I'm hungry, let's eat something. This will help your speech sound more natural. Start by learning common conversational phrases like, how's it going? Can you help me with this? I'm not sure about that. What do you think? Let me check. The more phrases you know, the easier it is to speak without thinking too hard. 4. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Many people stay quiet because they are afraid of making mistakes. But mistakes are a natural part of learning. Even native speakers make mistakes sometimes. Instead of feeling embarrassed, use mistakes as learning opportunities. When you don't know a word, try to explain it in a different way. For example, if you don't remember the word refrigerator, you can say, the machine that keeps food cold. Communication is about sharing ideas, not about being perfect. 5. Expand your vocabulary. While learning phrases is useful, you also need to grow your vocabulary over time. Read books, articles, and listen to English content to discover new words. When you learn a new word, try to use it in a sentence right away. For example, if you learn the word confident, say, I feel confident about my presentation. She is confident when speaking in public. The more you use new words in your speech, the more natural they will feel. 6. Think in English. One big step in improving fluency is to start thinking in English. If you always translate from your native language, speaking will be slow and difficult. Instead, try to form your thoughts directly in English. Start with simple things. When you see a chair, think, that's a chair. When you're walking outside, think, the sky is blue today. This will train your brain to use English automatically. 7. Join speaking clubs or online groups. If possible, join an English-speaking club or find a speaking partner online. Platforms like HelloTalk, Tandem, Speaky, and many others connect language learners around the world. You can chat, voice call, or even video call with other people who are learning English or are native speakers. Speaking with others gives you real practice in listening and responding naturally. It also helps you build confidence in real conversations. 8. Record yourself. Speaking. Recording your own voice may feel strange at first, but it is a very helpful tool. When you listen to your recording, you can hear your pronunciation and identify areas to improve. You may notice where you hesitate or use the wrong grammar. Try to record yourself reading a short paragraph or talking about your day. Over time, you'll see how much you improve. 9. Practice pronunciation. Clear pronunciation is important for speaking well. This doesn't mean you need a perfect American or British accent. It means your words should be understandable to others. You can improve your pronunciation by watching videos about how to move your mouth for certain sounds, practicing difficult sounds like th, v, or r, breaking words into syllables and practicing them slowly, using pronunciation apps or online dictionaries with audio. 10. Be patient and positive. Finally, remember that learning a language takes time and patience. Don't expect to speak fluently overnight. Celebrate your small successes. If you spoke in English for 2 minutes longer today than yesterday, that's progress. Keep a positive attitude, surround yourself with encouraging people, and remind yourself often why you want to speak English, whether it's to travel the world, meet new people, get a better job, or enjoy English movies without subtitles. More practical ways to improve your English speaking skills. Improving your spoken English is not something that happens overnight. It is a process that becomes easier and more enjoyable when you use various strategies and keep your motivation strong. Let's explore some additional methods and tips that will help you speak English more naturally and confidently in your daily life. 1. Ask and answer. Questions daily. A great way to improve speaking is by practicing conversations, especially question and answer practice. Every day, try to ask yourself simple questions and answer them aloud. For example, what did I do today? What do I want to eat for lunch? What is my favorite movie and why? What will I do tomorrow? You can also find lists of common English conversation questions online and practice answering them. For example, what are your hobbies? What is your dream job? Where do you want to travel? What do you usually do on weekends? The more you practice answering these questions, the more natural it will be for you to speak when having real conversations. 2. Talk about your favorite topics. One of the best ways to build confidence is to talk about things you love. If you like sports, talk about your favorite team. If you love cooking, describe your favorite recipe. Talking about things that excite you will make speaking feel fun, not stressful. For example, I really enjoy playing soccer. I play with my friends every Sunday. I like baking cakes. Chocolate cake is my favorite because it tastes delicious. My favorite singer is Taylor Swift because her songs have meaningful lyrics. Speaking about topics you know well also helps you use words and expressions naturally. 3. Expand your sentence length. Many beginners stop at very short sentences. For example, I like pizza. I go school. She my friend. To sound more natural, try to add more detail to your sentences. You can explain why, when, how, and with whom. For example, I like pizza because it tastes delicious and I can eat it with my family on weekends. I go to school every morning at 7 a.m. and study math, science, and English. She is my best friend. We met in kindergarten and we enjoy reading books together. Adding extra information helps you practice using a variety of words and structures. 4. Watch and repeat conversations. Another fun method is to watch short conversations on YouTube, movies, or language learning platforms. First, watch and understand the dialogue. Then repeat the conversation aloud, copying the tone and pronunciation. Example: A. Hey, how are you doing? B. I'm doing great, thanks. What about you? A. I'm fine. Are you free this weekend? B. Yes, let's go to the park. You can also try role-playing by reading both parts of the dialogue by yourself or with a friend. 5. Use English in real-life situations. If you have the opportunity, use English in daily life. You could order food at an international restaurant in English. Ask for directions from a tourist. Speak with international classmates, colleagues, or neighbors. Join local English-speaking workshops, book clubs, or volunteering events. Even small interactions build your confidence and help you apply what you've learned. 6. Set clear speaking goals. It's helpful to have clear, realistic goals for your speaking practice. For example, this week, I will learn 5 new conversational phrases and use them in a sentence. I will practice speaking for 10 minutes a day. By the end of the month, I will record a 1-minute video introducing myself in English. Small, achievable goals will give you a sense of progress and motivate you to keep going. More tips and strategies to improve your spoken English. Speaking English fluently is a skill that grows with practice, patience, and passion. No one becomes fluent overnight, but by continuing to expose yourself to the language, you will gradually notice your speaking becoming smoother and your confidence increasing. In this part, let's dive deeper into some other effective strategies to boost your speaking skills. 1. Participate in online speaking challenges. Many language learning communities offer speaking challenges. For example, record a 1-minute video introducing yourself. Answer a different question every day for 30 days. Explain something you love in English. When you participate in these challenges, you get feedback from other learners or even native speakers, and it motivates you to speak regularly. You can find such challenges on social media platforms, YouTube, or in language learning forums. 2. Practice. Storytelling. Storytelling is one of the best ways to practice fluency. Try telling short stories about your life. For example, last weekend, I went to the beach with my friends. We played volleyball, swam in the sea, and ate delicious seafood. When I was a child, I had a puppy named Max. He was small, brown, and very playful. Telling stories helps you practice past tense verbs, connect sentences logically, and speak continuously without stopping too much. 3. Ask for feedback. If you have a teacher, tutor, or language exchange partner, ask them for honest feedback. They can tell you which areas you're doing well in and where you can improve. For example, how is my pronunciation? Do I speak too fast or too slow? Am I using the right words in the right situations? Listening to feedback helps you avoid repeating the same mistakes and encourages you to learn more effectively. 4. Use visual aids to speak. Sometimes it's hard to think of what to say. A helpful method is using pictures, videos, or objects as speaking prompts. Look at a picture and describe what you see. This is a picture of a park. There are children playing on the swings. The sun is shining and people are walking their dogs. Or watch a short video clip and explain what happened in your own words. This practice improves your ability to describe things clearly and build sentences naturally. 5. Overcome fear of speaking. Many learners feel nervous about speaking because they fear making mistakes or being judged. But remember, no one speaks perfectly when they start. Even native speakers make errors. The most important thing is to communicate your message. A helpful mindset is to focus on connection, not perfection. Your goal is to be understood, not to speak like a native overnight. Each time you speak, you are learning and growing. Improving your English speaking skills is a journey filled with discovery, small victories, and exciting conversations. You are capable of expressing your thoughts, sharing your ideas, and making connections with people around the world. The key is to keep speaking, keep learning, and keep enjoying the process. If today you can only say a few sentences, tomorrow you'll say a paragraph, and one day you'll be having long conversations with ease. Every word you speak is a step forward. Don't give up. In conclusion, improving your English speaking skills is a journey that requires daily practice, courage to make mistakes, and a love of learning. Speak as much as you can, listen carefully, learn useful phrases, and try to think in English. Find people to practice with, use the internet to your advantage, and don't give up when it feels hard. The more you speak, the more confident you will become. Step by step, you'll find yourself having smoother and more natural conversations in English. Keep going. You can do it. Improving your English speaking is possible for everyone, no matter your age, country, or background. The key is daily practice, using real-life language, and keeping a positive attitude. Remember, speak every day, even if you are alone. Listen, imitate, and practice useful phrases. Be brave and don't worry about mistakes. Use all the tools available: people, apps, books, videos, and yourself. Step by step, your English speaking will improve, and one day, you will look back and feel proud of how far you've come.